You've probably seen them, maybe even tried one e-cigarettes. They've exploded in popularity, especially among young people. But what are they, really? E-cigarettes are often marketed as a safer alternative to traditional cigarettes. But the truth is a bit more complicated. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about e-cigarettes, from what's in them to the potential health risks. Understanding e-cigarettes is crucial, especially for young people who might be tempted to try them. The marketing can be misleading, often portraying e-cigarettes as harmless and trendy. We'll delve into the science behind these devices, separating fact from fiction. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your health. If you enjoy this video and want more content on holistic wellness, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread the word about nurturing the mind and nourishing the body. Remember to comment below with your thoughts and any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Stay vibrant, stay healthy. Now let's continue. E-cigarettes. You've probably heard the term, but what are they exactly? They go by many names. E-cigs, vapes, vape pens, mods, the list goes on. Basically, they're battery-powered devices designed to heat a liquid, turning it into an aerosol that you inhale. And while they don't contain tobacco like traditional cigarettes, many e-cigarettes do contain nicotine, which is addictive. You'll often hear people say they're vaping when using e-cigarettes. The term comes from the belief that e-cigarettes produce vapor. In reality, what's being inhaled is an aerosol tiny particles suspended in the air, not actual water vapor. And these particles can contain a whole host of substances, some of which can be harmful. So, how do these things work? Let's take a look inside. Every e-cigarette has a few key components: a battery to power it up, a heating element to vaporize the liquid, and a cartridge or tank to hold that liquid. When you take a puff, the battery heats the element, which vaporizes the liquid, creating the aerosol you inhale. And lastly, there's the mouthpiece, where you draw the aerosol into your mouth and lungs. At the heart of every e-cigarette is a heating element, a small coil that gets incredibly hot very quickly. This element is responsible for transforming the e-liquid into an inhalable form. When you press the button on your e-cigarette, or in some cases, just take a drag, the battery sends a surge of power to this heating element. This rapid heating is what vaporizes the e-liquid, turning it from a liquid into a fine mist or aerosol. Now let's talk about e-liquid, also known as e-juice, the stuff that makes vaping, well, vaping. E-liquid typically contains a mixture of propylene glycol and/or vegetable glycerin. These ingredients are responsible for creating the visible cloud when you exhale and are generally considered safe when used in food products. However, what's important to remember is that e-liquid often contains nicotine, the same addictive substance found in cigarettes. Inhaling the aerosol. So you take a puff, the heating element does its thing, and the e-liquid transforms into an aerosol. This aerosol, often mistaken for vapor, is what you inhale into your lungs. And while it might seem harmless, it's important to remember that this aerosol isn't just air. It carries with it a mixture of the e-liquid ingredients, including nicotine, flavorings, and other potentially harmful chemicals, directly into your respiratory system. Unmasking the vapor. We often hear the term vapor when talking about e-cigarettes, but it's a bit of a misnomer. What you're actually inhaling isn't pure vapor like steam from a kettle, but an aerosol. These aerosols are made up of tiny particles suspended in the air, and they carry a cocktail of chemicals along with them. While the exact composition varies depending on the device and the e-liquid used, there are some common ingredients that raise concerns. Nicotine, the familiar foe. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, the same addictive substance found in traditional cigarettes. Nicotine is a powerful stimulant that affects the brain, and it's one of the primary reasons people become addicted to smoking. While the levels of nicotine in e-cigarettes can vary, they can be just as high, if not higher, than in conventional cigarettes. This means that e-cigarettes can be just as addictive as smoking, and quitting can be equally challenging. Hidden dangers beyond nicotine. Nicotine isn't the only thing lurking in e-cigarette aerosol. Remember those other ingredients we mentioned? Many e-liquids contain volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, which can irritate the lungs and have been linked to various health problems. And then there's formaldehyde, a known carcinogen that can form when the e-liquid is overheated. The scary part? The long-term health effects of inhaling these substances, especially in combination, are still largely unknown. E-cigarettes and youth. Now let's talk about a particularly concerning aspect of e-cigarette use: its popularity among young people. You see, while e-cigarettes might be marketed as a safer alternative for adult smokers, they're far from harmless, especially for developing bodies. The truth is, any amount of nicotine exposure during adolescence can have lasting consequences. And with the variety of flavors and sleek designs, e-cigarettes are often perceived as cool and trendy, making them even more appealing to younger audiences. The developing brain. Adolescence is a critical period for brain development, a time when the brain undergoes significant changes in structure and function. Nicotine, even in small doses, can interfere with these delicate processes, potentially leading to problems with attention, learning, and impulse control. Studies have shown that exposure to nicotine during adolescence can actually alter the wiring of the brain, making it more susceptible to addiction later in life. This is particularly worrisome because it suggests that e-cigarette use during youth could pave the way for a lifetime of nicotine dependence and health problems. Another concern is that e-cigarettes might act as a gateway to traditional cigarette smoking, especially among young people. The appeal of e-cigarettes often lies in their sleek design, variety of flavors, and the perception that they are a safer alternative to traditional smoking. However, this perception can be misleading and potentially dangerous. While more research is needed to confirm this link, preliminary studies suggest a worrying trend. The ease of access and the aggressive marketing strategies targeting youth have raised red flags among health professionals and researchers alike. Some studies have shown that teenagers who use e-cigarettes are more likely to experiment with and eventually become addicted to conventional cigarettes. This transition from e-cigarettes to traditional cigarettes can be attributed to the nicotine content in e-cigarettes, which can create a dependency that leads users to seek out stronger nicotine sources. This is concerning because traditional cigarettes are known to contain a far greater number of harmful chemicals and pose a significantly higher risk of cancer, heart disease, and other serious health problems. The long-term health implications of smoking are well documented and include chronic respiratory conditions, reduced lung function, and a higher likelihood of stroke. It's a stark reminder that while e-cigarettes might be marketed as a less harmful alternative, they are not without their own set of risks. The potential for addiction is particularly concerning when it comes to young people, who are more susceptible to the influences of marketing and peer pressure. They're not without their own set of risks, particularly when it comes to young people and the potential for addiction. The flavors and the perceived safety can lure young users into a habit that might be difficult to break, leading to a lifetime of nicotine dependence and associated health risks. It's crucial to continue educating the public, especially the youth, about the potential dangers of e-cigarettes and to promote healthier alternatives. With the rise of e-cigarettes, the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, has been working to regulate these devices and protect public health. You see, e-cigarettes fall under the category of tobacco products, even though they don't contain actual tobacco leaves. This means the FDA has the authority to oversee their manufacturing, marketing, and sale, just like they do with cigarettes and other tobacco products. They've implemented a number of regulations, including requiring manufacturers to submit their products for review, restricting sales to minors, and mandating warning labels on packaging. One of the FDA's primary concerns is preventing youth access to e-cigarettes. They've taken steps to restrict the sale of e-cigarettes to anyone under the age of 21 and have been cracking down on online retailers who violate these rules. The FDA has also been working to educate retailers about the importance of verifying age and refusing sales to underage customers. They've launched public awareness campaigns to inform young people about the risks associated with e-cigarette use and to counter the marketing tactics that often target this vulnerable population. It's a question many smokers and even some health professionals have pondered. The rise of e-cigarettes has sparked a debate that continues to this day. Are these devices a genuine aid in the battle against smoking, or are they just another false hope? Now, you might be wondering, can e-cigarettes help people quit smoking? This question is more complex than it seems. On one hand, e-cigarettes are marketed as a safer alternative to traditional cigarettes, and many users believe they are a stepping stone to quitting altogether. Quitting smoking, a false hope. This phrase captures the skepticism that surrounds e-cigarettes. Are they really effective, or are they just another way to keep people hooked on nicotine? While some people claim that e-cigarettes have helped them ditch traditional cigarettes, there's not enough scientific evidence to support this claim. Studies are still ongoing, and the results have been mixed. Some research suggests that e-cigarettes might help some people quit, but other studies indicate they could actually prolong nicotine addiction. The truth is, the jury is still out on that one. Until more conclusive evidence is available, it's hard to say definitively whether e-cigarettes are a reliable tool for quitting smoking. The FDA has not approved e-cigarettes as a smoking cessation aid, and many health organizations, including the American Cancer Society, advise against using them for this purpose. They argue that the potential risks and unknowns outweigh the possible benefits. There are proven methods for quitting smoking, such as nicotine replacement therapy and counseling, that have a much stronger track record of success. These methods have been thoroughly researched and have shown consistent results in helping people quit smoking for good. So, while e-cigarettes might seem like an attractive option, it's important to consider the evidence and choose a method that is backed by science. Dual use, a dangerous cocktail. What's even more concerning is the trend of dual use, people using both e-cigarettes and traditional cigarettes. Some smokers might think they're reducing their health risks by supplementing their cigarette consumption with e-cigarettes. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Dual use exposes individuals to the harmful effects of both products, increasing their risk of heart disease, lung cancer, and other smoking-related illnesses. It's crucial to understand that any amount of cigarette smoking, even in combination with e-cigarettes, is incredibly harmful to your health. The bottom line, weighing the risks. So there you have it, the lowdown on e-cigarettes. These devices have become increasingly popular, especially among younger generations, and it's crucial to understand what they entail. We've covered a lot of ground, from what's inside these devices to the potential health risks they pose. E-cigarettes contain a variety of substances, including nicotine, flavorings, and other chemicals that can have significant health implications. The bottom line is that while e-cigarettes might be marketed as a safer alternative to traditional cigarettes, they're not without their own set of risks. It's important to remember that safer does not mean safe. From the addictive nature of nicotine to the unknown long-term effects of inhaling various chemicals, there's still much we don't know about these devices. Nicotine addiction can lead to a host of other health issues, and the chemicals used in e-cigarettes may have unforeseen consequences. And when it comes to young people and those who've never smoked, the risks are even greater, with potential consequences for brain development and an increased likelihood of transitioning to traditional cigarettes. The developing brain is particularly vulnerable to the effects of nicotine, which can impact cognitive function and emotional regulation. Public health campaigns and educational programs are essential in raising awareness about these risks. It's important for everyone, especially parents and educators, to be informed and to communicate the potential dangers of e-cigarettes to young people. In conclusion, while e-cigarettes may offer an alternative to traditional smoking, they come with their own set of challenges and health risks. Being informed and cautious is key to making the best choices for your health and well-being. Stay informed, make healthy choices. The world of e-cigarettes is constantly evolving, with new products and research emerging all the time. That's why it's crucial to stay informed, to separate fact from fiction, and to make healthy choices for yourself and your loved ones. Don't be swayed by slick marketing campaigns or anecdotal stories. Dig deeper, ask questions, and consult reputable sources like the FDA and the American Cancer Society. Remember, knowledge is power. By arming yourself with accurate information, you can make informed decisions that protect your health and well-being. Remember, the information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have seen or heard in this video. The creators of this video do not endorse any specific product, service, or treatment mentioned. Reliance on any information provided in this video is solely at your own risk. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on holistic wellness, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread the word about nurturing the mind and nourishing the body. Remember to leave a comment below with your thoughts and any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Stay vibrant, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time on Vitality Vision.